Hello and welcome to another Sims Freeplay house tour. This is an Art Deco style house, or more accurately, it's more Streamline Moderne. The two are often treated as interchangeable, but there are some differences. I won't bore you with it, but in case you're interested, I'll put a link to something in the description below. This design is actually based on a real house, which I saw on a website called wowhouse.co.uk. It's pretty much my favourite place to go for some architecture eye candy. I think I got the exterior and the floor plan pretty close. I'll link pictures to the original house in the description as well, so you can see if you agree. I couldn't recreate the curved corner windows of the original house, it's just not possible in the game. But otherwise I think it's a pretty good approximation of the streamlined ocean liner aesthetic typical of the style. And I was able to include a lot of other hallmarks of the style, like these chrome nautical inspired railings, lots of huge steel framed windows, and of course lots of concrete. The new planters from the Backyard Beautification event are absolutely perfect for it. So this is the home of the Biblio family, who will just now be in the middle of getting ready for their day. Heading inside the house, we enter into a sleek entrance hall with a spiral staircase heading up to the upper floors, a coat closet tucked in the corner here, and open doorways leading into the various living spaces of the house. Behind the stairs is a tiny powder room, so tiny I can barely get a decent angle on it to show you. It's just a toilet and sink squeezed in there. At the back there is a sort of a closet in which the family keeps some things for their two cats. I'm sure we'll see some of the cats wandering around the place as we go. Through this door from the hallway is the beautiful big kitchen where we can see two of the Biblios are up and about already. Marcus and his daughter Marigold are the early birds of the family, so Marcus is in here getting breakfast ready and Marigold is brewing a pot of coffee after already having gotten some of her chores done. I wish I could say the same of her little brother Eldest, but unfortunately preteens in this game are incapable of doing so much as clearing up their own plate. So I suppose it's not really his fault. I love the black and white scheme of this kitchen. The patterned floor tile and the subway tile on the wall really add to that 1930s Art Deco touch. Through this doorway is a narrow pantry or larder. And that leads this way through to a laundry room. And heading back the other way outside to the clothesline, which is hidden away from the rest of the garden by these trellises. If we go back past the kitchen, oh, here's one of the cats now catching something. That's Professor Fluffpot. He's obviously doing his best to keep the kitchen free of vermin. This doorway leads to the dining room with the dining set that came with the snow chalet. And the snow chalet's sideboard as well, with some Art Deco lamps, of course. I love the view from these windows looking out to the front garden. Seriously, how stunning do those new planters look? I really love them. Directly across the hall from the dining room is the living room. I've got lots of new furniture items in here from the snow chalet, the salon event, and the island villa. The bent cane sofa from the island villa goes really well in this house, and I've got the various coloured versions of it scattered all through it. And again, I just have to pause and take in that view through those windows. It looks so pretty out there. This little retro TV as well, I think it's meant to be 80s style, but I think it goes really well with the Deco Moderne style. Through another open doorway is another small sitting room or parlour, with just a grand piano and some bookshelves, and also a little record player tucked in the corner. I feel like it's really the height of luxury when you can have a whole room that's just pretty much for the piano. Can you imagine? These glass doors lead out to this lovely back terrace where I've been able to use more of the new concrete planters, along with the older trellis planters as well. They go really well together, like they pretty much match. You can also access this terrace from this door here coming from the kitchen. It's a perfect spot out here for having some afternoon tea outside on a sunny day. If we head further down this stone path to the bottom of the garden, we reach an old outbuilding, probably a garden shed originally, that has been converted into a home office for Marcus, for when he needs a bit of quiet space to get some work done. It's bright and airy, and he has a pretty nice view from his desk through these louvered windows, looking out at the ocean. This little room to the side just has a workbench and tools for taking care of any odd jobs around the house. Hidden away beside the outbuilding is the kitchen garden, all nicely enclosed by trees and trellises. There's also a trampoline out here for Eldest to play on. If we head back inside, we can take these stairs up to the second floor to another big hallway where I've been able to build a brand new mezzanine. So from this floor we can look down into the entrance hall. I really love the view of all this glass and the modernist chandelier from the snow chalet. I'm not sure how I feel about how they no longer have the railing extending past any stairs, if there's stairs up against some railings. It looks a little weird to me, but I get why they did it. The first bedroom here to the left is the master bedroom. We have a huge 4-poster bed with pretty pink and green bedding. This was one of the Island Villa recoloured items that was recently offered as a mystery box prize. Through here is a small closet or dressing room where Essie, the lady of the house, is still getting ready. She tends to sleep a little later than her husband and spends some time struggling to find anything to wear. This may be a familiar dilemma for some of you. They also have their own ensuite bathroom here with a soaking tub. The kids' bedrooms are across the hall. Just here is a shared bathroom for the family. This room is Marigolds' bedroom, which is very feminine, but not in a super flouncy way or anything. It's really very restrained in style and colour scheme. I think Marigold likes to think of herself as being very grown up. Next door is Eldest's bedroom, where he's still trying to get in one last cramming session before an exam. He's not a bad student or anything, but he's not as organised and responsible as his sister is. The dimensions of this room were a little tricky to furnish because it's kind of long and narrow, but I think I pulled it off without it looking too cluttered. Another set of glass doors from the upstairs hallway lead to a balcony with a really nice view out over the garden. Here are some more of those cane chairs in pink, and there's also an easel out here for Essie to do some painting in the open air. After having some breakfast together like a true 20th century nuclear family, the Biblios are finally ready to set off for the day. Marcus drives the kids to school before heading to the university, where he has recently been promoted from Head of Humanities to University Dean. And Essie makes her own way to her job at the city's public library. After a long day, the Biblios invite some friends around for a party on their rooftop terrace, which has recently been refurbished with lots of the new Backyard Beautification outdoor items. Their place has definitely now been established as the party house of the neighbourhood. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a special thank you to all of those new subscribers who've just arrived. I really appreciate you joining me, and I hope to see you soon. I will have more tours coming up soon. Expect lots more houses with mezzanines, because I am really excited to build some. So I'll speak to you guys later. Bye!